conversation here. I have a few points. And again, as the Church Anywhere, going back, Church Anywhere, what we have done is that we enable everything. That's what we want to do. You want to take business this way, you want to take it that way, you want to bank, you want to issue this way. Banks definitely have an edge. And when we saw how originally banks were going from a regular debit card, right, to a check card, right, there was no option for that. You came to open a bank account, and then you got a check card. Right? Some banks were, oh, there was rewards and things like that to motivate you, but really there was no reward thing. It was that you open your bank account, and you got a check card. So what we've seen in the projects that we really take off with a lot is that you're going to go to your bank to open a bank account, and as a secure transaction experience, instead of giving you a generic checkbook back, they're going to say, by the way, your bank account is in here. And they're going to put it in the phone. So those projects that are doing that will definitely take a lot of trades. It's not going to be who sold the wallet here, which wallet I saw in the app store in here, that exactly. When you went to the bank that you trust, and you came out, before you came out with a check card, now you're going to come out with a wallet. I think that's what we see. The other point that I'm going to make, and again, looking at merchants as well from our side, and we enable it all, loyalty, gift and loyalty. I have very peculiar, perhaps very personal views of this, not necessarily Charge Anywhere. I am yet to see a merchant truly having any advantage of having a loyalty program. I mean, let's take Starbucks out of it. You get a 15% coffee for $5. But any of the merchants, small, medium merchants that we're serving today, all you have done by offering them, and again, sometimes as the guy that was knocking the door, Mr. Merchant, sometimes it just felt terrible. All I did was increase their cost of doing business, right? You have 100 tables in a restaurant, now you're going to get 20% discount, but the loyal customers that come all the time are going to have to get it, because not you're going to really make me feel bad, right? I'm going to be really angry that you're giving the 20% to the new traffic, but not to me that I've been supporting you all. So now I have to make up that lost revenue, but then I have to sell 3 times as much, but I only have 100 tables. How am I going to, so now I'm going to affect the service and the rest. I mean, it can become, for the small and medium merchant, it can become a mess. Now that's not a great thing. Again, it could be a great thing. Convenience and being able to reward people and do these kind of things. But I don't think this was going to take that driving of the wallet. I really think that you hit it on the nail. We also believe on the cloud concept, like they're doing. The wallet is not holding the sensitive data. Everything's on the cloud, right? So you can put all the different accounts within them instead of just one particular. And definitely the bank will have the edge. The person that is coming in, you open your bank account, you're coming out with a whole wallet. I think that's the way we see it rolling out. That's what we're enabling today. There's certainly, if you go to the App Store, you see all the applications in there as well for customers to go in on their own and be able to download them. But where the success really happened on the consumer side is when you go to the people you trust, you open their bank account. It's really not an option if you're coming out of the law.
That's actually very consistent when you take a look at overall. Pretty consistent when you take a look at the different wallet, digital wallet or mobile wallet offers out there. And everybody's talking about the token. Everybody's talking about partnering with banks. You know, and so it's absolutely correct. And we do know, I think, that consumers, although they're the underbanked and the unbanked market is certainly growing, but across the board, the bank consumers do have a lot of trust in that. And so there's certainly a lot of value in having that type of promotion come from the financial institutions. But the financial institutions, to a point, as said made earlier, they need to be open to the fact that what consumers today have multiple financial services relationships, right? And what does that really mean with respect to how those different financial instruments are utilized in the wallet? Are the wallets, do they give them equal branding, do these promoting one vehicle versus the other, et cetera? All of those things are going to kind of become relevant. But to gain the adoption and the right thing, it is. I do see it that way. I mean, I think that's, this is one of the reasons, PayPal's partnering with banks, and remember we talked about it open to an account, that pays for account. Here's a wallet that we recommend. But the other side to that, of course, is consumers have an existing relationship, and maybe using one particular wallet.